Hello, everyone. So, most likely everyone already knows that there's another Power Rangers out there, Power Rangers Dino Force Brave. And, of course, if you did some research, you find out that it's the sequel to K. Ruger. Hmm. So, here's like some facts and stuff, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. Is the idea of number one, Bandai is. No, sorry. Bandai does have a big part in this, but Saban's Toei Entertainment, Toei Company, Toei, they are actually giving footage and everything. They are technically catering, so South Korea could actually have a series of their own, which is truly crazy. And of course, if you remember, like way back in the past, like a long time ago when we were able to do it, Toei was okay with it. Yeah, and the footage is also called Jew Ranger 2. Yeah, some footage that we used and didn't use, which notice just the fact of Toei was able to actually say, yes, we'll do it for you. Nowadays, it's not really that simple. Not at all. It's kind of sad. And, well, like I said, Bandai is kind of calling the shots, actually. Weirdly enough, it's like Bandai has his Bandai as in the freaking corporation, not Bandai Japan, not Bandai America. Well, technically it's Bandai Japan, but anyways, they have their freaking damn fingers in Power Rangers. Was Toei doing Super Sentais? So, like the video I have that most likely will never be seen to the public because it got blocked worldwide. Thank you, Bandai. It wasn't even Toei. It wasn't Toei. It was Bandai. That's the weirdest part. It's like it wasn't even Toei. It was Bandai that blocked it globally. It was Bandai who blocked it worldwide. And it's really funny that with Power Rangers Dino Charge, where Bandai America was like, oh my gosh, no, we can't have a pink Zord for the Megazord. Oh no. And they tried at first to make it purple, and everyone said boo, which that was a good idea. I don't want to have the footage. Is as messed up as what happened with the Shogun Megazord a long time ago, where we decided to make it pink instead of white. That was messed up. That was truly messed up. This one would have been even worse, but thank goodness they did listen. It's like thank goodness they did listen. But here's the funny part of look at this one. It's like look at Power Rangers Dino Force Brave. They have a black Zord, a blue Zord, and a red Zord. They fixed the problem that America had, or Bandai America had. They fixed the problem. And I'm like, wow, kind of weird how they got catered and we just had to deal with it. It's even horribly off putting that we are not at good terms, and also the whole thing of instead of like, oh, we do it one by one, we do it all, instead no, it's like no, we're now going to focus on money. If the freaking thing did good with money, we'll give them a Power Ranger season. If it didn't do it, we're leaving it. And that's bullcrap. Now here's the thing that could have been good if South Korea actually would have been nice to do. It would have been nice. It would have been very nice, and that would solve the problem of what about everyone in Power Rangers? We want to see Go Busters. We want to see Tokyoja. We want to see. Well, allegedly, someone told me that it would be Q Ranger chosen for a Power Ranger season. So Juoja, it's like, yeah, those three seasons. Sadly, with what South Korea is doing, it's in Korean. It's not in English. It's in Korean. That's a big bummer. It's like, yeah, that's a big bummer. If they would have done it in English, oh my gosh. They did Power Rangers Dino Force Brave in English. You know how many people could easily say, oh my gosh, about that. Not to mention the doors they would open. I mean, look at freaking damn Saban's brands like an idiot in Bandai America. You guys have a better option of simply getting the ones that we don't want. And we meaning Bandai America and Saban brands. So the idea is very simple, is that if you would have dubbed it in English, if you would have had an English dub of it, and it would have been purely okay, then that means that you could actually go and take Go Busters. It's like, yeah, take Go Busters. Take Tokuger. Take Jew Ranger, give or take. I think Jew Ranger, yeah, from it seems like it might not happen. But anyways, you could take those Dub them, do what you want to do. If you want to go with the original content, you can. And just go for it, man. Go for it. At least the good news is that we have some definitive stuff. The only messed up part is when Saban Brands is an idiot and you're like, oh man, those are the ones in South Korea. Oh, what in the world are we going to do about that? Okay, let's pretend it didn't exist. And it's like, that's the messed up part. No, 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 no. No, you can't pretend it didn't exist. That's why Geoldra is getting skipped because you were like, oh, it didn't exist. Along with Super Mega Force was a piece of and you screwed that up majorly. Personally, I think if South Korea actually decided to do it in English and maybe even just decided to do another off, so it's like they have one for South Korea and one for global, then it would be a perfect idea where it's like, oh man, that means we can make good requests. So that means that for everyone who likes the original Gokaigers could actually get a good Gokaigers where they can actually watch instead of super stupid Mega Force. That's the thing. It's like if they would have actually went down that road and walked, talk about so many people would be watching. Oh my gosh. You would have a decent partnership. Who knows? Maybe Saban's brands will be smart enough to be like, okay, well, we get the best ones and we'll give you the ones that we don't want. And then there you go. It's like a nice little bounce off where it's like, oh, we're still doing the ones that we skip. And I don't know. I don't know about the toy lines. That's just the thing that's screwed up. It's like the toy lines, what they're going to do. But of course, the cool part is this is that they have it in with Toei though. And notice that Toei spinned all of the freaking Q Rangers. Sorry. Kyuger toys. They spend them, made them brand new. So that means that technically, if they really wanted to, couldn't they have done the whole thing of, oh, the Megazords didn't sell. Well, we can make new Megazords. It's like new designs of the Megazords. It's like, what are you waiting for? You just showed that you can do it, and you're telling me you decide not to do it? Oh man, I'm just saying, either put it on Netflix or maybe there is some hope in South Korea. There's a little dim light of hope, but the good news is that it could be broadened if enough people or if the right people could actually make a good, I don't know, agreement or something to make them actually see that, hey, you have the power. Notice the fact that you have the power. You could actually make lots more people to watch it globally if you decide to actually think selfless or at least think let's include people. But anyways, I did watch Power Ranger Dino Force Brave. I think I watched episode 6 and it's crazy that it's 10 minutes. Yeah, this guy actually put it up for 10 minutes, which is like, oh wow. So 10-minute episodes. That is purely crazy. Me, it's like if you're gonna, it's like if by some chance we actually get an awesome thing of you can do it, then I would like to have it as 30 minutes. I like it normal, but I do have to admit the way they actually shot it and everything. Besides the gap, the freaking language gap, which I don't understand. Yeah, it's like I have to just understand it by context clues. But still, if they decide to do it the awesome way, oh my gosh, there's no telling what in the world they would start. But still, Netflix, you're our other hope. If you're cool Netflix, and even though you're saying you're not a hero, you can be a hero. You can. Just think about it. Just think about it. And if Netflix, by some crazy reason, you saw this, look at the 2 other videos I have. It explains exactly what you can do.